Quiero darte crédito a vos por todo el trabajo que has hecho. Realmente el trabajo, el despertar del héroe interno, el despertar de la guerrera. Gracias. Gracias.
So Margarita was sharing. She said that she is relatively a newcomer to the Being Energy technology. She joined the program 2 years ago, and she dived in and took all the courses, all the modules, and really involvement. And this year she had an experience where secret in the family came into the open that completely shook her world, and she felt very a lot of angst and closing of the throat and heart and chest. And then she decided to start to press some energy areas in the feet regarding the first gate in the some of the passes that we've taught in the modules. And she, through doing that practice, she was able to change her energy and open up what was stuck in her body. And it became clear to her that she had actually a whole set of tools at her disposal now that she could access directly to change her state. And so she, through that example, is saying how grateful she is for all the support structure that all the what she's learned in Being Energy has given her and continues to give her, including all the array of passes and the self-exploration and recapitulation. And she defined it as a great wind coming from behind that supports her and pushes her forward. And she's so grateful for general how her whole life has changed, and she has joy, and she feels so good about herself. And she's also engaged in doing classes and teaching, and going to travel with a new boyfriend that she has, and she intends to travel throughout South America in the van with her boyfriend, a motorhome, and teach passes and the being energy throughout the cities, and make her way to arrive in 2020 in the Yucatan, where we plan to do this great special retreat. So it will be fantastic to receive her and with all the experiences, and you can see her joy just there listening. So thank you, Margarita.
Gracias, Margarita.
Gracias.
Okay, now is the time for everybody else here that have joined us to do this work. So we are going to do, can you see the recapitulation slide? Can you see the PowerPoint slide? We are going to answer these questions. So you have the opportunity, let's take a few minutes to see what we are, if you remember the original intentions for this year, what meaningful experiences did you have at the level of the heart? What challenges did you go through? What did you learn from them? What issues were you able to resolve and let go of? And what you're grateful for?
Use those questions as a guideline. And let's take a few minutes.
Sure. I know it may take the whole day to answer these questions, but then you have the video access and you can do this exercise again. If you want, just choose one or two of these questions that comes up right now for you.
Yeah, we have a few minutes to do that. 15 minutes.
Okay. So you will have these questions available in the video, and we can post it and email it. We will email it to all of you so you can further work on this. It's so inspiring to listen to everybody's stories and do this recapitulation for 2018 and continue this. But before we close, we would like to hear about our intentions for 2019. What things would you like to intend? And before we write them down, let's listen for just a few of us, starting with Pavel. What are the intentions for this year? Let's see, let's find Pavel.
Here.
We see you.
We see you.
I see myself too. Hello.
Bulgaria.
Another corner of the planet.
Now.
Hello, everybody. My name is Pavel Pavlov, and I live and teach being energy in my birth town Plovdiv in Bulgaria. I would like to make a short bridge between the first and second part of our event. As most of the people involved in being energy, I suffered a lot before to find this way. From those times, I developed a maxima. Which says, the pain is creative. We learn through pain. And the happiness is almost meaningless because I don't have any knowledge about this. I don't receive knowledge. And out of the blue, at the end of our last cycle of Path with Heart classes, I clearly saw that this maxima, which I made fundamental belief in almost all my life, is a complete bullshit. I realized that I suffer only while I'm enough dull to not see the signs of the spirit, to not follow the path of my heart. If I run across the energy lines, I receive kicks, of course. But if I flow with the energy, it assists me. I receive assistance from there, and there is happiness. I realized that during my last 20 years, despite of my spiritual growth, I was not so often happy. Of course, there is a lot of systematic and complex practice needed to remember to see the signs. Don't worry, it depends on the level of the dullness. It took me 13 years to go there. This is what we are doing in Being Energy, to clean our connection with the spirit. Actually, my speech had to be about 2019, and I'm there. My intent for 2019 is to be happy, with full understanding how much beliefs and habits I have to overcome to get there. I repeat, my intent for 2019 is to be happy. Thank you.
Thank you, Pavel.
Tom.
Yes, let's have a ball.
Yes, yes, I love it. Yes, it's all irrational BS. Yeah. All the suffering. Yeah. It's just because we resist the divine. We resist following. We resist the beauty and the love. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
You're so smart. Thank you. Tom. Hi, Tom. There you have friends here to talk with you.
I have friends. This is Boreta and
Hello.
Carolyn and Boreta.
Hi, Caroline. Yes, we saw you in Mexico.
We are in Guanajuato, Mexico. These are, two of the people that participate. They've been in seminars and they've been in many of the classes that we do here. So my name is Tom Reevely, and I've had a kind of a hard time formulating my intentions for 2019, because at least at some level, there's really not much I want to change. I'm happy. I'm blessed with good health, a wonderful family, activities, stimulating activities that I love, and more and more just acceptance of the world, of the universe as it is, and my connection to it, and my connection to the force that animates the universe. So maybe I should say my intent for 2019 is that nothing changes. But how boring would that be? And besides, the one thing I know for sure is that there will be change. So my intent is to become continually lighter, smiling, laughing more capable of changing moods in a quicker time, because I tended to glomp on and stay with certain things, more flexible, accepting and doing things that I do just for the hell of it, for the heck of it, just for the sheer pleasure of being alive and being involved in life without expecting anything more out